This is your news anchor, Paul E. Wanacracker. Our top story tonight: disaster struck at the ceiling fan convention when the scheduled entertainment, Dr. Linguini and his trampolining sheep, hit the floor. According to one eyewitness, everything was fine until one extremely high bounce, and then the sheep hit the fan. In other news, disaster struck at the city zoo when the snake enclosure was accidentally filled in with cement. As one zoo employee said, the snakes now do not have a pit to hiss in. And now in entertainment news, we have learned that Mask and Mirror will be holding auditions for their next show, See How They Run, a farce by Philip King and directed by Rick Hoover, on February 15th and 16th at 1 p.m. at Rise Church in Tigard on the lower level. We've been fortunate to meet up with 3 of the people auditioning for See How They Run on February 15th and 16th to get their impressions. Our first person to talk to about auditioning for See How They Run is Mark the Date. Hello, Mark. Are you excited to audition for See How They Run?
Not really. I just figure I'll be so good they have to cast me.
Wow, that's being very sure of yourself.
It sure is. I was in 3 plays this last year.
Well, that's impressive. What parts did you have?
Well, I was onlooker 1 in the first show. I was man reading newspaper in another show, and I was store browser in the 3rd show.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you're moving right along.
I sure am. Maybe we'll see how they run. I'll actually have a line or 2.
Okay. Well, do you know which parts you'll go for?
Not really.
Well, what do you think of the play?
To tell you the truth, I haven't actually read the show yet. Do you know if it's a drama or a comedy?
Oh, it's definitely a comedy.
Okay. Comedy. Good to know.
Right. So, in conclusion, what do you think of the director, Rick Hoover?
Who? Oh, ah. He is a brilliant director, a fine gentleman, and a good friend.
Okay. We will now interview our second auditioner for See How They Run. Hello, Donna Touch Me.
Oh, it's Donna Touch Me. It's Italian.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand that you've always worked backstage on Rick Hoover's shows. Are you looking forward to auditioning this February 15th and 16th?
Yes, I am. And I'm a bit nervous too. But this will be so exciting.
I'm sure you'll do fine. Have you studied the lines yet on the sides?
Oh, I have. I know exactly what to say and when. Do you want to hear me say them?
No, I'm fine. Is this your dream to be on stage?
Oh, yes, it is. And I feel really good about this. I can get through those lines really well.
So tell me, what do you like about Rick Hoover, the director?
He's a fine director and a brilliant friend. Oh, no, that's not right. Oh. He's a good director and a... No, wait. He's a brilliant director and a friend that's good. No, wait. Okay, hold on. He's a brilliant director, a fine gentleman. Yeah, that's right. And a friend in need. No, that's not right.
Well, thank you, Donna. I will now...
Brilliant friend and a director friend. No, that's not right either.
Yes, well, that's okay, but we have to move on.
Gentlemanly, friendly director, I think.
And finally, we're going to talk with Bill Demi-Up Buttercup. Thank you, Bill, for joining us on this interview. We understand that you're a pretty famous actor in the area, and this will be your 53rd show if you're cast in See How They Run. Is that accurate?
Well, yes, I believe that is 53rd show. Yeah, I've been doing community theater in this area for quite some time, 53 years. Wow, I've done a little bit of everything on stage, more than I can count. I've done comedy, I've done musicals, I've done drama, and it's been a lot.
And yet, none of this would have been possible without the director of See How They Run, Rick Hoover, taking you under his wing years ago and teaching you the fine art of acting.
Wait, he said that?
Why, yes, he did. He told us how grateful you are to him for teaching you everything you now know about the performing arts.
Really? He said that. Well, I guess I do owe him something. I'll be sure and pay him back. First chance I get once I see him again.
So, what do you think of Rick Hoover, the director of See How They Run?
Oh, he's a brilliant director, a fine gentleman, and a good friend.
Well, that's all the entertainment news we have for tonight. But if you're interested in auditioning with these fine people that we just interviewed, please show up at Rise Church at 1 o'clock on February 15th and 16th for auditions for See How They Run by Philip King, directed by Rick Hoover.